Okay. We are live on the Wednesday stream. I really cannot. I cannot think of what that it was. And yeah, decided, you know what? Stuck inside, meant to be isolating. Let's break all the rules online and, you know, be within 2 meters of another character and, you know, all that sort of stupid stuff. Find any of these modes. I'm guessing no one plays any of the other modes. Yeah, well, he's gonna have to come into this game and take me on. So, yeah, VC is open if you want to join it, Susie. Connection time. No, I didn't want that. Didn't want that. Didn't. No, get game. Start again. Yay! I don't know what went on there. Okay, start to begin. I don't know why the online. These online have not malfunctioned right now. Because that's not a good thing. Launch. Now in charge of shopping. Good luck if you can get a delivery slot. Yeah. I'm just still. I'm just, you know. Oh jeez. And what about the kitties? So I never had it. I've definitely got a cold of all things after yesterday. Connection to server. Come on. Come on. Connecting to match. Great. Well, that's just great. This was working pre-stream. That was working before the stream. You know what? Plan B. Yeah, you know what we're going to do instead? Yep, thought that'd be the case, Susie. Hang on. Let me. Yay, Susie gets exercise. I'm gonna. Okay, so we're going to one of the other games. Oh, right. Let's go and try out this game's multiplayer mode. Because while we're doing single player, let's go give this multi a try. Oh, hello, that's that. Ba-ba-ba-da-da-ba-da. I am just annoyed. That's just annoying that the servers are down. Star. I need me to play. Otherwise, this might come to be an issue with the servers. Checking online privileges. Oh, wow. I need to be privileged to go online. Sweet, the pre-order rewards. Yes, I am using that version. Wait, what? What are you on about, Susie? Why is there a new thing on that one? It's recommended I can. No. Okay, it's gonna make me. No, that's Chad. Okay. Ooh. Summoning. Oh, right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Du-du-du. You trying to work on there? Come on. Mid-match upgrade.
Slayer kill. Round one.
There we go, I'm with that one.
Round two. Demons killed. Round lost.
Okay. Come on.
Round three.
Mm-hmm.
Slayer critical. Slayer killed. Round one.
Yeah. That thing. Come on.
Round four.
Mm-hmm.
Critical Slayer kill. Victory.
Okay. Oh jeez, this tutorial's too long. Why? I just want to get to play it. Um, quickly. I'm gonna go give the random try first. My awesome. Okay. Let's quick play it. Let's do it then. If I can find a match. This is going to be the fun part. Come on, game. Unable to. No one's playing this mode. Yay! I can't find a game to play. Well, this is gonna be. I just want to play some multiplayer. Well, trying to find another game. Yay. I want to do some multiplayer gaming. Why is that too hard? Try it. Some on the but I also have the PS4. All I want to do is play a multiplayer game. Load that up. Just let's try this one. Susie's still there. Maybe that was why I couldn't play multiplayer in Doom Eternal. I didn't have to update. Normal updates are just. Not what I wanted. Download. Yay! I am really, really. I am just losing it. Yay. Everything is just not playable. This may be the shortest stream I end up doing. Because it's just, in the end, I just will end up being like, well, I've got nothing I can play. Actually, I'll put those ones back in. Take those out. Take that out. Just trying. Right, let's try this one, shall we? Just try this. Take 4. Oh boy. So yeah, how is Susie otherwise? Come on, work. Need a game that works. Warden time. The kitty's not been doing anything today. Because kitties. The update had to use network. Why are you only doing this now? PS4, you're meant to do updates all the time when you're in sleep mode. Oh, fudge. Fudge. I just wanted a multiplayer game. It's just like, no. You can't have that. I just wanted it. I am going to sheesh. Guess I could switch to the Switch. Yeah, you see, they would do all of that, but why wouldn't it do it? Sorry. Just give me one moment, everyone. Just switching controllers over. Don't know why I didn't unplug the thing first. One moment. Need to unplug that from OD on the PC. Plug you from there and then plug you in to that. There we go. Swap the cartridge over. Where is it? Yeah, switch to sword. I'll just there. Yay, it's all gone. Go. Update the stream info in a second, because you get one thing. Okay, okay. Cozy. Right, so. Do you want to switch game over? Because. It's taken this long for me to get a game that I can do multiplayer on. And then we're probably about to find out in a few seconds the Pokemon servers are offline. I am just so done with because of all that. Find some. Oh yeah. You need to do this. I just need lots of hug right now. Surprisingly, someone didn't. Where are my raids? Oh man. They're all up here. 2 of them. Oh, these are going to be 5 stars. And sorry, I'm just tired. I didn't sleep well. While you annoying little tater. I nervous. Roll over, fall asleep, and then do Paw Patrol. And someone. Oh man. Psychic. Yeah, I managed to get a couple of jumps in the end. Oh, psychic. Oh my god, that's going to be useful. What is the G mix for the dark types? Yeah, I can't think of who the Gigantamax dark type Pokemon is. Oh yeah, it's Grimmsnarl. Go get our butts kicked, I guess, because the game's gonna treat us. I just wanted to do multiplayer. I feel betrayed. Yay, we're gonna lose this fight. Why'd you give me a Magikarp? Because that Magikarp is just gonna hold me back. Yeah. At least it's only got a 3 shield, so. The misery is just fueling them. Wow! Well, that is us screwed. Your thing actually survived. That is impressive. Next darkness. Oh, you showed up. Didn't think you were for a moment. I'd already lost my sanity. Wait, I didn't have any to begin with. Yay! I have time. Oh, I always do that. Okay, hang on. Trying to safely pull this out without. Hang on. I'm actually amazed I'm doing this well in the fight. 5-star usually kick with, well, even with me using a level 100. There we go. Rangaroo, maybe it's not this powerful as I thought it was. That should be a Suzy.
No.
Hi, Suzy.
Hi.
Hi, kitties.
Hey, girls. Favorite woman says hi. And they just ignore me.
Well, they're just like woman saying things which it doesn't matter again.
Yep.
But kitties, it's me.
Kitties be like, yeah, but you're not here, aren't you?
Well, not allowed to be.
Exactly. Rude cat.
And then also, I don't have a car.
Exactly.
Kitties don't understand the horrors I've been through. If they understood, they'd be like, no, woman, woman. Oh man. They'd be scratching at your front door. It's like, no, let us go to Horman. Right,
Oh, too dangerous.
launching invite. Yeah, but that, to them it's just like, no, but Horman needs us.
That is true.
We
But
can
still,
have.
it's far too dangerous.
Hey, Alex.
Hey, Alex.
Yeah, I know. I'm in the room with one.
Mom.
You were smiling at that one. You were
Oh,
smiling
I'm
at
able
that.
to get in.
What?
Didn't let me in.
Well, why did it not let you in? That's not my raid, Martin.
Oh dear.
He's trying to join a a Fetched raid.
Yes. What? Is it
Are
showing?
you online?
Yeah.
Yeah, but how did you get so fetched from... I forgot what
Well,
that
basically,
Pokemon is.
I am.
Restart your connection then.
Yeah. Oh, hey Susie.
Eh?
And hello, String.
I am just. Yeah.
Joy-Cons, please be.
Martin, stop complaining about them because I get fed up of you always talking about them every single time.
I don't know
It's
why I
not
didn't.
Joy-Con drift, it's just you don't plug them back in properly. And also, it's the problem of the weight on the Switch. 'Cause the screen will try pulling them out of holders.
Yep.
I don't know why they don't just, have the connectors just to charge the battery and then just still communicate wirelessly with the Switch. Are you coming in, Susie?
As I said, I'm touching up my island and I'm recording.
Yeah, I thought by you coming in on Discord you'll find you were done with that.
No, I just thought I would join and annoy you.
Oh, fine.
Hey, it's my job.
Kiddies, how are you both doing?
They're bored. Absolutely bored.
Well, you need to give them playtime tomorrow.
As if they're actually sociable. They're not sociable. Apart from Poppy went to Sunhurst house. That was the only thing she did today.
Well, you should get their toys out and just be like, look, kiddies. Oh, jeez, it better not be anything rude. Yeah, I thought so.
Oh, that was the quickest 80-degree turn.
Only 80 degrees?
Yeah.
That's
You know,
not even a quarter of a turn, Susie.
I know, but you got to turn someplace. That's my last fossil digging hole.
Phrasing?
My fossil digging hole. I will not rephrase that.
Yeah, you do need to rephrase it, or at least context.
You can dig up fossils in this game. It's the remains of Isabel.
Wait, she's dead?
Probably now.
But I only saw her the other day kicking butt in hell.
Well, she hasn't returned to the island, so...
She's spending too much time in fighting alongside Doomslayer.
I mean, the one that I'm talking to in New Leaf is just a clone of her.
Who's the mad scientist?
Probably Rossetti. I've never trusted that mole.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry, a second. Yeah. I don't mean to hit that. Okay. Come on, game. Oh boy. So how is? And you know what? I'm just going to bring this up because again, I don't tend to do much when it comes to politics on here. Key thing is, yeah, I kind of made shrewd references to one particular one. They ultimately deserve it. But no, I never directly name. Okay? That's why I want to keep the names in particular out. Plus, it's easier to make fun of a foreign politician than your own one. Especially given the current situations and everyone's trying to dig at certain people for certain actions, but then it's, yeah, but if you actually pay attention to what's going on behind the scenes, it's actually, they're doing what they're doing things different reasons, but still. Yeah. Try it here, then. Definitely say one thing though, my knees are all coming up bruised today.
Ooh. So yeah, they're definitely gonna look like after I felt like your con.
Plus my wrists are sore, my neck's sore.
Ooh.
And whatnot. Oh, Martin's found a raid. So
I have a doctor called Richard Cockshaw. True story.
you see, I had a Hugh Grant as a doctor for several years. No relation to the actor.
When I started being a carer for Mum, my only person that got in touch with me at Young Carers, his name was John Lewis.
Oh, you hear about that happening every Christmas when the John Lewis advert plays. People go to the wrong John Lewis on Twitter.
Yep. Great.
And that person then keeps getting a load of freebies from the store. Even though they live in America. But I guess you could say the one thing of they get to enjoy a nice slice of British culture.
I mean, yeah.
The yearly John Lewis Christmas advert. And the random free things they get sent as an apology of, sorry, we got you flooded again. Oh, gee.
Only the British pub.
Pardon?
Only the British pub.
Apparently a fair few other countries look forward to the advert as well.
Seriously?
Yeah. Because obviously, because it goes, it's one of those ones that, you know, gets shared like anything online. I mean, it's a bit like you saw with the Taskmaster video today. You had people entering from all over the world.
Nice.
Now, did you not watch the video?
I haven't yet.
There was some people from other countries taking part in the home challenges.
I quite like this week.
Well, these next couple of days, anyway.
Yeah. I don't know how long Alex is going to be doing this.
Until he gets bored.
Probably.
No, Alex Horn, not you. Well, then maybe we should give you to Greg Davies and he'll put you to good use. Probably needs a new Taskmaster's assistant. Yep.
No.
I'm.
Oh no.
I'm.
Oh
just,
no.
Have you not seen what Alex just typed?
I have, that's why I'm saying oh no.
Oh,
I know what I'm doing next. Well, I'm after this lockdown is over, and you're next here.
give me a piece of your mind.
No. I am sitting Alex down in front of the internet and putting Taskmaster on. Actually, because of the lockdown, that's something you could be watching in between playing games and whatnot. So I believe all the series so far are still on UK TV Play.
They are, I believe. I could be wrong.
I will let me just set this attack off, and I will find out. UK TV Play. Goes.
Honestly, it's a load of comedians looking stupid. It's
But in series 2, they also have the tall bloke from Pointless.
Oh!
Yeah, Taskmaster is still on there.
Eh.
Seasons 1 through 9.
I've learnt how to sneeze.
I am. There, I've just sent it to you on Discord, Alex. Because it's easier to watch than for us to describe. No, they're not long each season,
10 episodes per season.
roughly. There is also a 2-episode Champion of Champions season, which they did after the first 5 seasons. So, yeah. Excuse me. Kind of, yeah. But yeah, you get to watch comedians make a complete and utter fool of themselves.
And one of the chasers in one of the seasons.
Well, he is a comedian, though.
He is actually, yeah, that is a very, very fair point.
But like I said, it's the tall bloke from Pointless who also made a fool of himself. Because he overthought it. Most
Oh
of the
god,
time.
he did a Paul Sinner.
Well, no, technically Paul Sinner did a him.
Oh, blimey.
When you think about it, because Paul was a more recent series. Whereas
Yeah.
Richard Osman was season 2. Inviting.
More chase coming soon with a new chase.
Well, that might be on hold now, Martin.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're recruiting, but I don't think they're going to be filming any more chase. So it's just going to be seen on...
Well, Alex, all I'll say is one thing. A season length should be reflective of the story they want to tell. Because sometimes you can tell they get desperate trying to meet a quota for an episode count. So, which is actually kind of like, use an example, because like, looking at The Flash, you look back over the previous seasons, they really would struggle to do their 22 to 24 episodes without a lot of filler episodes, which get rather dull. And this season, they've split it into 2 mini-seasons of, first part is 8 episodes and the second part is, was it 11, 12 episodes-ish? Although that's up in the air as to how many they're going to have now, but it's worked so much better as 2 mini seasons rather than one big season. Because they're not stretching the big plot out over both half, all the episodes. Yes, they're doing like this. They sow the seeds for the second, what they're calling graphic novel 2. So it's like calling graphic novel 1, graphic novel 2 for the 2 halves. But they sowed the seeds for a lot of the bits in the first half, but it still feels like its own story. Hey, Travis. I have no idea what time 3:30 is for UK time.
What time zone is that in here?
40 minutes. It's going to be about an hour we end. Because that means we're going till... we're working out. It'll be 9 o'clock here when I finish. So
40 minutes is like...
I'll be at 8:30.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be about half an hour.
Oh,
So yeah, how are you doing? How's things for you, Travis? Trust me, I'll be playing other different things, Travis. I went through a few roughly, I'll be still going for about 30 minutes. If say you come in at 8:30. So okay, thank you.
I'll just be here.
Yeah.
Hi.
I'll just probably wander off.
It's funny because I actually have the GA stream open in the background anyway. Oh, jeez. I wasn't paying attention to how many shields this thing generates.
What happened in the beginning? Right.
But yeah, like I say, it's like the really low episode count works for Taskmaster because like they've got to try, they have to try and sort of vary up the tasks and whatnot.
Oh man.
Plus, they do try to get out 2 seasons a year.
Oh, that's me out. That's what I'm being.
So you're getting, like 16 to 20 episodes a year. So.
Though we don't know if there's actually going to be any series.
Well, it depends how much they got recorded already, because they record like January, February time for the summer season.
Yeah.
Well, but I don't say summer, like spring season, and then they record. Like it's like sort of sort of August, September time for the autumn season. Or sort of early winter, but it's that. At least that's when they're doing the tasks anyway. The studio stuff is recorded not too long before it goes on TV. Before the season starts on TV.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they probably have all the, pre-recorded tasks done. May have been like 1 or 2 still to go, but I have a feeling they probably would have been done with that sort of bit by now. Well, when this all happened. It's just the studio side.
Ooh. Nearly ran through the flowers.
Yay for missing on a thing. Come on. Go. On heat wave hit. Yeah, we got. But yeah, Alex, you get a chance. You should watch those episodes because
They are pretty dumb.
I mean, obviously, the formula got refined a little bit, throughout the first, 3 seasons. But obviously, as you can imagine, like you are gonna tweak things with a new concept, sort of thing, bit.
Yeah.
It feels like it's got a Gundam V plate.
Kind of. No, it's just a regular one, not a max. Yeah, so definitely worth it'd be fun watching. Yeah, that's not something all of you could watch at your place, Alex. At your parents' place, you know what I mean?
It is pretty damn hilarious.
Yeah. Because you can break the people taking part down into one of usually 2 categories. Those who take it literally at face value of what the task is, and then those who overthink it. At least for the ones who can make a complete mess of the task. Pardon?
Sorry,
Oh
I
yeah.
have a cough. Sorry.
Cats avoid Susie. That was a raid there. But yeah, what you got? You know, Martin, you can say if you're going to do a raid, because that helps.
Like the talk I didn't want to
You
interrupt.
can just politely say, yeah, I've got this.
Planting bamboo.
Yeah, we've also got trying to think. So other bits that you could binge watch during this might be decent. So, really hard because I can't think of much else that's online at the minute. I mean, I don't know if anyone in your household was going to be getting Disney Plus, because you could go and binge watch the Clone Wars. I do admit I want to sit back. Once this is over, I'm definitely picking up the. Well, definitely going to pick up a complete box set. These are seasons 1 through 6 anyway, and rewatch all of Clone Wars.
Oh, Chunky Pikachu.
Chunky Chew.
The best chunkiest chunker ever.
Apart from a certain white-feathered fiend who goes around terrorising an English countryside village.
That's still a chunky girl.
You were saying that the Chunky Chew was the best one. I'm just saying, but what about a certain goose? Ooh, there's going to be a fight.
Nothing beats Chunky Pikachu.
Yeah, I can't really think of much, to be honest.
Alternative bundle wasn't.
Yeah, geez.
Annoying ability.
Yeah, but I actually like it as an ability.
Once that goes down, attack goes up by 2.
Yep, I like that as an ability. Because it just means it hits harder all the time. Whee! Da, 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 da. How are they doing?
Oh man. Right went out in one hit.
Right?
What did I say?
That's a Jolteon.
This one.
You failed as a Pokemon trainer.
No, my Pikachu. What a whack.
Yeah, well, Pikachu's not as tanky as other things there, Martin. Oh, come on! I have a thing that makes my accuracy up.
Go up.
Yeah, and yes, Stone Edge is not 100% accurate, but with the item I've got equipped, mathematically it has a 99.99999 reoccurring percent chance of accuracy.
On the game's saying no.
So I really shouldn't be missing all that. Oh, geez, that's why it's got a. I was about to say, was it able to just total that Jolteon? That's why.
I didn't do that. Just went superpower.
Still, it used some pretty brutal. And remember, we've been bulking its attack stat up when its other stats drop. So, yay! I am definitely going to try and catch this thing. It's a very, very cool bird. Jeez, and the fact that both stats, its attack's going up by 4 there. Whee!
I'm going to try and catch this thing as well.
Okay, bang. Do that. Yeah, thank you for healing my precious Gunganier. Do it. Get in the ball, Bravari. Otherwise we will turn you into a bag. The one that we try to put Nebby in. Okay, it really didn't like that threat. And to be fair, I would have used leftover feathers. Wouldn't have actually killed you.
Well, your threat did work on mine.
You never made any threats or promises to it, Marty. So, yay. Oh. Oh wow, only a 3-star Noctowl. Only 3 stars? Fine.
I'm just taking my lost rate.
Well, we can get Martin, we can get the reset done after this. And I'll show you how to use a chunky chew.
Let's get away from. Oh, Gigantamax Gengar.
Oh. Okay. Gigantamax Gengar is definitely better.
Launching.
Get away from me. Wrong button. Oh yay. 5-star. Yeah, because I managed to get myself a couple of Machamps. I need to get a Gengar.
I'm just checking. Did I catch any?
That is just such a good bit of music.
My answer, no, I haven't got one.
Ah man, I don't have a decent steel type. Alright, yeah. Okay. Okie dokie. So, we no, we do things. I have no idea what. But
Ding dong.
Keeps on leaving cardboard boxes everywhere in this freaking game. Just blah. My islanders are idiots.
oh jeez, it's not a. Oh yeah, I don't have that. I mean, well, what did they exactly do, Susie?
They just walked around all day, talked to me. They showed me how to sneeze today.
That's totally not appropriate at the minute.
Oh, sugar me.
The virus is there on your island, Susie.
Oh no.
You got to lock down your island now.
No.
Quarantine everyone. And if you need to, call Isabel and she can put them out of their misery.
I shall. Oh no.
Well, it means you can get rid of certain annoying characters.
That's not a bad thing. Thank you for the idea. I will do.
Send her after Tom.
I'm looking at him right now. Dude has no idea.
No idea that you're going to put a phone call in.
Oh boy, gotta be careful. There's that child's head's flamethrower disabled.
What?
Body.
Yeah, well, not much else I can do, Martin.
Strange, flamethrower was a range move, anyone got disabled.
It's just if it's hit by an attack.
You didn't get hit.
It's not guaranteed. It's one of those ones, you know, it's a chance. I think because you're maxed. Oh, their eyes!
That's
They've
wrong!
got no soul!
That is literally wrong.
It's not a case of wrong, it's... You need to put them out of their misery.
How's that supposed to do? What were they
Okay.
thinking?
Okay then. Yeah, hopefully see you later then, Travis. Oh boy. Don't think anything else you can... Oh boy, that quill... Oh, that quillfish survivor, that's really gone. Okay, there we go. Drill runs offline. What's the... Yes, okay, yeah, I can't really think of much else I could actually say for Alex. Go and sit down and watch, well, marathon watch. But yeah, I don't know because I mean, what do you have like Netflix or anything available? I'm trying to think on what. Jesus, it's gonna get pretty tight, I think. Oh, an icy wind?
That's unexpected.
Yeah, that is. I mean, I know obviously at 5-star they could have a load of random moves, but I just wasn't expecting that.
Oh, that's you down. Alright, let's try and catch. Let's go for the catch.
Dive. Dusk. Throw dusk at it. That'll work. That always works. Battle with TA. Because, yeah. Yes, I got me the Gengar.
Yep, same here.
Yeah, that means I've at least now got. At least that means I now have one Gengar. What
Gigantamax.
Gigantamaxable, yeah.
I'm going to see what this.
Okay, that radar's next to is gone.
Alright, that's reset me.
Okay, I'm just decent. Okay. Right, I am gonna make certain I do not do what Susie did,
That's it, TA. Go away.
and I saved my game.
Potier. Shush. I feel victimised.
You did say I can bring it up.
That's true, I did. I apologise.
You, I need more kitty pictures.
Oh, you lose Colo.
No, no. Cool. But, oh boy.
Oh, great. They're not looking at. Really?
Glad when all this is over and done with.
Right. Straight to TA Island.
Whoa. Ooh. Okay, I'm launching a raid.
Just...
Because, yes. Ferrothorn. Yeah, because, yeah, I do not like the idea of being cooped up inside all the time. Even though that's what I literally do all day. Pretty much spend all my time cooped up inside.
I mean, that's what I do as well, so... Yeah.
I think it's just the difference between...
Person to person.
No, of you choosing to stay cooped up inside all the time,
Or
and you not being able to go outside, so you have to stay cooped up inside all the time.
That is quite true. I do choose not to go out.
Yeah, but at least it's the case of, right, I actually need to go out, so I want to actually go out for some reason, I can do it.
Yeah.
Whereas right now, it really is nope.
Really? We have a one vet in the raid.
Martin, you're dealing with the AI. AI is stupid, it's not that helpful. Just going to be us two.
Yeah.
Though I do admit that throw should be pretty... It should be okay, because it's a fighting type up against a steel type. It's just how intelligent is the AI? I'm going to be...
What are they doing?
They're playing Call of Duty Warzone.
Yeah.
Straight on the quad bike.
Yep. Suppose they were on Wednesday. Yeah, close decided to play that today. Yeah, that's decent. Though the only problem for it.
Yeah, the ability.
Yep.
White
That
shot
ability.
Edo. Ability similar.
Well, different name, but yeah. Ooh. Okay, please, what was that? Problem is, I don't know whether that was because that was the max version. I don't know if that was a physical or special move it launched though, because remember. Okay, do you know how you know if a max move is physical or special, Martin?
Don't.
The move that it's using under its base. So,
Flamethrower example.
Flamethrower would make the max flare special, but say it was Fire Punch, max flare would be physical. Yeah. So I don't know what steel type attack got turned into Steel Spike, because Ferroseed and Ferrothorn can learn both physical and special steel type attacks. So it could have been a physical one, could have been special. And that's why I was saying of the whole please Wobbuffet use the correct one. Because if it was, say, Gyro Ball, which is physical,
Yeah. Counter.
it would have wanted counter. If it was, say, Mirror Shot,
Mirror Current.
yeah, because it's special. That's the only thing, though, with the max moves. Unless you know what moves the Pokemon have beforehand, you won't know if they're using a physical or special version. Gets more awkward when they have multiple moves of the same type,
Yeah.
because then you really don't know
Mhm.
whether it's using the physical or special version.
Yeah.
Because if, say, when you use Max Strike, it had both Hyper Beam and Giga Impact, you're not going to know which one it's using. Okay, to be fair, you might, because Hyper Beam won't do much damage.
Whoa! 3 and 4.
Was it?
Oh.
How much more has Susie got to do on her island? Other than putting all her islanders out of their misery.
Okay, someone's not paying attention. I'm doing 4-star Gigantamax Gengar.
Okay. Yeah, I'll still do it.
Launching.
Yeah, but oh boy, I like I said, once this is all over and
Full team.
nice. But yeah, once this is all over and done with, it'll be nice. I mean, at the minute, having to wait to hear from Game what they're doing about games because they ignore it. Because they've closed every single shop. Web store is still open, but they obviously have noted that. Yeah, that's a little of a problem if you've ordered in a shop. So they did say they're working on a way around that because Saints Row is technically out on Friday.
I think. Oh, so I got shiny.
Yeah, Grimmsnarl.
I admit I haven't ordered any more games since this entire thing has.
Bear in mind, all my pre-orders were done before this.
Yeah.
And, well, technically, ever since this started, we haven't really had any release dates announced.
So many things being put on hold.
Well, video games are still pretty much coming out, because they can at least be out in digital form immediately. It's movies in the cinema that's the problem.
Yep.
Although I won't be surprised, obviously, if some video games that we knew about that were due late this year maybe get pushed back.
Oh, yeah.
So, but yeah, because I had, say, Saints Row this week. Next week I had Persona 5 Royal, and then can't remember, not April. So whenever it was, I've got Final Fantasy 7 Remake.
Yeah.
So yeah, need to work out what's going on with those. Oh well.
So, Susie, what do you think of the Japanese Prime Minister of Japan's decision to push the Olympics Paralympics back by a year?
Technically, it wasn't his decision. It was the committee's.
I mean, it's a sensible decision.
I mean, I'm amazed it's taken them this long to decide that.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one thing, okay, I'm trying to avoid, say, bringing bits up. It's one thing, like, when people complaining about how long it took to initiate a lockdown here. But there's a difference between locking down your entire country and going, let's just postpone a critical event that's bringing people in from all over the world. So. Yeah, bit of a. Get the facts right, Martin.
There's after one team pulled out.
No, 2 had already confirmed and a few others had already threatened.
Oh no, Canada, one of them.
Canada and Australia had already confirmed that they were pulling out. UK and a couple of others were saying, look, we most likely will pull out. So...
Oh, really? The Antimax Snorlax. Watching.
Sweet. But yeah, we got oh, we need a what? Yeah. I just excuse me. The only disappointing thing is it means I won't get to see any Murder Ball this year. Because I really wanted to watch Murder Ball. Oh well. What are you doing? Trying to keep these raids going until we have the remainder of it all. Yeah, I don't know what it's kind of annoying as well with the way things are for me because all of my DVDs and whatnot are in the other place. So I don't have any of those to watch. Although to be fair, I don't have a DVD player there, so not like I'd have been able to watch them. I guess I know one thing I could do, but no, because I need to get to somewhere that sells some boxes first. That's the problem. I can't really, even if I was stuck in the flat, not much I would have been able to do there. Unless someone... Oh, I didn't realise you were on BRB.
I guess I'll be out.
Discord.
Where are they?
You got keys?
They're still on my bed.
Oh, at least Poppy's being more social.
I know.
Yeah, just keys. You know what, let's be glad I don't have a cat or anything yet, because I would be rather concerned if it had to be left in the flat like this.
Yeah.
Although to be fair, I probably would have worked something out, or go out, for something. Just even though some people are meant to travel unless necessary. Well, is rescuing a cat from someone's flat a necessity for travel? I would say it would have been.
Yeah.
I would have been like, okay, look, can you go get my cat? I'll tie the key to the end of my crutch and hold it out so you don't have to come near me to collect the key. Go in there, grab the cat, and then bring it here, then just knock on the door, and then put the cage down in front of the door, then we can take it from there. Long, convoluted method, but it would have worked. Yeah, hopefully anyone who's stuck away from their homes have remembered about their pets. Because, yeah, poor animals. Also, I just want to hug a key. I really do need a key. A minute. Oh boy. Oh boy. I wonder how many of the server things yeah, I wonder if Doom's servers were down just because of an overload.
Probably.
Well, actually, it was. No, it was like that. Yeah, Doom, it just couldn't connect to this. Yeah. No, Doom couldn't matchmake me. Titanfall, it couldn't connect. It just kept losing connection to the server. So I think that one must have been overloaded. Yeah, Star Wars and R6 both wanted updates for some reason, even though the PS4 should have already done them. Nope, Snorlax is gone. Yeah. What a task it is to find a multiplayer game sometimes. Where am I?
I haven't seen the purple yet.
Neither have I.
The wrong side of the map.
I'm trying to get to it.
Not just seen it.
Because, yeah, I still do not see where purple is. Unless I did it without, it might have been that ore beetle. Right, inviting on this one. Electronic normal. So, yeah. Yeah, we've got a lot of things to work out at the minute.
Yeah.
Hopefully, though, it looks like you're alright. Yeah, it looks like so far though internet is going to be installed on Friday still, so that's good for the moment.
That's good.
It's now just a question of me being there to do it. I mean, I'll work something out, even if it means going across early on the bus. Because the bus is still running, so...
I am not trusting buses with my life. That's why I'm going cover. It's a Asda.
Why are you not trusting the buses?
You don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, but you don't know who's going to be on the bus anytime you go on the bus.
Yeah, but at this moment, you still don't know who's going to be on the bus.
The bus driver.
Yeah.
Oh, this was his mum.
Yes, his mum.
You should still go out when you have fun. It's just up to you. Alright, I'll let him do it.
But when you did it in the other year, which I wanted to do before, I didn't plug up 38 in that year. Cut. So I sent it to study your body. But I said to them, I wonder if you can get a year.
Probably.
Yeah,
It was late in the year.
Are you still around, Alex?
Yeah.
Could be.
Well, you can't be hot with one side and not the other.
But,
Doesn't make sense. And that's really cooking temperature was the first time, really.
yeah, okay. So what? So yeah, your computer rig all set up back in
Yes, Friday.
the place? Because obviously I want to know what's going on with the weekend.
I'll still go out if I have to.
But yeah, 1 year says normal for a year. You mean that's
Okay.
Yeah.
Because for me, the planned move my rig from here to new place, I don't know when I'm going to do that now.
That's a shark! That's a massive shark!
Oh, so you found TA's pet. Susie freaking out about something which we know nothing about. Everyone go and flood Susie's Twitter with pictures of sharks. Because sharks. I know what I'm going to be doing after the stream.
You don't have Twitter.
No, but I'm going to be on Google finding pictures of sharks and then messaging you on Discord. Close enough. I like how you're even trying to persuade me out of doing it. Because you want it to happen.
No.
Fine, we'll go and find pictures of the deer and let's send them to Susie. Oh, right, so I'd done my purple, so that was a reset. Ooh, dodge them. Someone played a game called Duck Lord. What a name. Someone really went above and beyond with that one. Okay, Travis. I'm flicking back and forth around, checking on bits. I'm just gonna go with Chunky. Ooh, Gengar, Duraludon. Interesting choices. Let's go!
Our full team.
Yeah, okay, going. I mean, how are they looking? Yeah, I think the round's over for the boys. So that's that is good. But yeah,
Oh, that sounds like shiny.
wait, what was the shiny?
A dragon.
Oh, the Duraludon. Yeah, I really want to get a Gigantamax shiny Duraludon. That's just gonna be so cool. It looks amazing, the shiny version. Here we go. Come on, you. Come on. Peace. That's how we love that one. Wreck. Get in with that thing. The heck?
What?
The nickname of their Duraludon.
I didn't see.
It's like a really bad attempt at making a web address. Oh wow, here we go. Game attack rate 121.
Welcome everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
I've got 10 people following as well. Tracer Rex, Zekros. Yeah, thank you everyone on that. You know what's funny? Because I've had Game Attack open in the background, I am part of a raid on myself. I think that's what makes this even more hilarious. Got loads more followings. Afrogenius, Mark Samero, Breakfast, Lunch, and Den. My boys get so kid.
That's a fantastic name.
So many are coming in and I can't keep up on it. I'm not paying attention for the timer on the right. But yeah, it's welcome everyone. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully, and obviously Craig Boland and I believe I saw Grayson. I cannot remember now if it was Grayson. There's the third one.
Grayson was there.
Yep, and certain that Chase is seeing from the office, and Wes. You know, hello to you lot as well. Hopefully everyone's. Yeah, it's fine. Bus movie going 2%. I know it's not going to be probably sticking for too long, but yeah, thank you for popping in. Oops, I'm hitting the wrong things here. On something else. Yeah, Chase is doing a lot of work there, especially with that new camera trick he's got going. Highlight of my game so far? Probably just, I think the music. Like, they've got some really good bits of music. Battle Tower being the best one.
Yeah. It's when you picked me up and then you turned on that song instantly.
Yeah.
And all the way to that short drive to Waitrose, I went da 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 da.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's but yeah, anyone's nothings, but yeah. But yeah, we've got look, this is my shield file anyway, so I've got to hit the right buttons. Yeah, hopefully everyone's doing well with whatever situation where they is with containment and whatnot. We're dealing with all our bits here. Then we're but yeah, anyone who did follow and say, because it's so many little notifications popped up on the side. Thank you on that. We've got different. I try and pretty much stream every day around. So yeah, thanks, Bus Movie Guy. Yeah, because I haven't popped up. But yeah, I'm on as much as I can be on this for 7 days. Try and do something different each day, most to a degree. As you can see, schedule down below, in theory. And then, oh yeah, the raid Pokemon. I cannot wait till the DLC comes out. Oh. I wonder if the DLC is going to be delayed.
No, the first one's in summer.
Yeah, but think about it. They potentially lost a few, they're going to lose a month or, 2 or 3 months of work time.
That is very true.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if Isle of Armor is pushed back.
And then
Hey, Dusk.
That's
Yeah. I mean, it also does depend, like, how much of it then gets done from home, so. But. Excuse me, but yeah, like saying that down below, I've also then got link over to the to YouTube where Monday through Friday streams are archived. So I've got some Let's Plays sitting there, which I can go watch. Got all 3 Xenoblade games done. We've got Dark Souls 1 and 3. Probably any other major highlights. Me and Susie doing some stupidity in Saints Row 3 and 4. And Gat Out of Hell.
Yeah.
I had my I've done a Final Fantasy 7 playthrough for the very first time. Super
We did
Metroid.
Super Strolls. Super Souls. Yeah.
I have no idea what Susie's on to now.
What?
Yeah, neither do I. Don't worry.
Trying to think of any other good highlights in there. As I say, Super Metroid, I've done a couple of Legend of Zeldas. So yeah, sorry. So yeah, there's some good stuff there if anyone wants to. Yeah, if anyone feels like checking those. Yeah, this is Gigantamax Charizard. Then once we get the first DLC, we're getting Gigantamax Venusaur and Gigantamax Blastoise. Plus the starters for Sword and Shield get that ability as well for Gigantamax. Because some Pokemon get the ability to use an alternate form when they go big. Though you have to have a very, very specific one of that species.
I quite like Intellion's Gigantamax.
Intellion's Gigantamax form has a gun.
He turns into a sniper. Well, it turns into.
Well, no, its tail turns into a sniper's nest.
I mean, I
Giving
quite like
you-
Cinderaces as well.
Nah, Rillaboom. Rillaboom doing a full drum solo.
Launching.
Just like how you do when you're a kid. You just go pew when you have your little toy Lego guns or something.
Remember, I didn't play with Legos as a kid.
I forget that.
I was a dejected child.
Yeah, but you got to hang out with a really awesome robot.
Well, I did. And I will show you that picture for the rest of your life.
I am the sort of person who will Photoshop that.
Nah,
Oh.
yeah, you will be.
Even though I don't have Photoshop.
Oh, that's
I'll
your
frame it,
lucky.
and while you're sleeping, I'll hang it in your living room.
Yeah, we finished Dark Souls 3 completely now, so it's yeah, it's alright, Dusk. I'm only sort of joking on that one anyway. So yeah, we got there's a few like I still have a couple of good pictures I have from Comic Con from the photo things they do there. So
I'm really hoping to go to a Comic Con this year.
well, I mean,
Uh,
yeah.
So many things have been called.
Well, everything until autumn is basically cancelled.
Great.
Say for motorsport and I was going to have one, so maybe
Okay.
starts June.
I'm just going to keep poking you because I can.
I am so glad I'm not in that room right now.
I mean, it'll get cramped in here.
In all fairness, I wouldn't be poked, I'd be tickled instead.
I mean, it can be arranged right now. Come here, get tickled. Get
Down
tickled.
here.
Oh,
No, I wasn't trying to tickle
You
you.
got yourself in the trousers.
Yeah, just sort of knock my water a bit there.
Oh dear.
Yeah, because the cap wasn't on properly.
The cat wasn't on properly?
Cap.
The cap of my water bottle.
I misheard.
I mean, Discord can be a fickle thing.
What is this for?
Yep. Yeah, they brought Chunky Pikachu back from Gen 1. Just, you know, we go through on all the bits. I kind of really want them to do it in one of the DLCs, a Gigantamax Rhyperia. Because I am certain it would look so badass. Oh, I know what I'm going to use in the next raid. Unless the typing is really, really poor for the raid, I know what Pokemon I want to use in the next raid. Because I am going to unleash a very, very good girl. So,
I still haven't got to my purple. Yet.
just don't complain. Oh boy. Yeah. Come on. Get the stat changes over and done with.
It can't. Is that maxed out?
Yeah, that's not the point.
Bloodstained's going to get it.
Splat. So yeah, we got all. Yeah, for anyone who's. I mean, yeah, this is how random things end up on this stream. Well, any stream, like. I lose this a lot. Because I never had it to begin with.
Of course not.
I will not confirm or deny it.
The saying is I can neither confirm or deny. Let's do it. Try again. Yeet. For that ball. One. Two. Nope. It's a free bird. Didn't really get much of a treasure for that.
Oh, and that's Steelix. That was close.
Well, bear in mind it's like because yeah, the thing is it depends like because the problem that occurred with the replacement card was electronic handbrake, and I've never encountered one before.
Launching purple.
And well, I couldn't get it to turn off, and then the car just turned the brake off all by itself, and it started and it rolling freely terrified me. Right, so this is obviously a European thing, I'm guessing then. But yeah, you have a lever next to the gear stick, or even if you have an automatic, you have a lever in the middle, which you'd pull up, and that's a manual brake, which locks your wheels, as long as it's on. Yeah, well, we call them a handbrake. I don't know, obviously, what you call those then. But yeah, an electronic one is just like, as the name says, it's electronic. It's just like a little press button switch thing. You know, you just press the button to tell it to be on or off. And Yeah, because I was trying to work out how to. I was on the phone with the people who supplied the car to work out how to do it, and yeah, the car started rolling without me even touching it, and it wouldn't go back, and I had trouble getting it to go back on, even once I did manage to get a brake. So yeah, the wire one is the manual version. So yeah, well, there's the problem. You know, cars are putting more and more electronics in them now.
I don't know why you would have
Sorry, I need to deny on that because of language. So,
But no, why would you have that in a car?
because they want to keep shoving electrics into cars, because then it means they can sell them for more money. But this is the reason cars don't last as long as they used to, because there's more electronics in them, which means more can go wrong, and they have shorter lifespans. And I won't name the car, what sort of car I got, but apparently for that manufacturer, they do not do manual handbrakes anymore. So at least on new vehicles, I'm going to do a not very effective attack because anyway the shield's going to go up. So called it, and I was only referring to if an attack happened.
Yeah.
So he was a good doggo. Yeah, exactly, but
Wow, that's a lot of damage.
that's going to be the problem if more and more manufacturers switch to that. Well, the other thing is, like, where I am at the minute, which is obviously where the replacement car, this courtesy car, was delivered to, is up on a hill. Now, thankfully, we have our own. Well, Mum has a driveway, which is what we had it on. But I do not want to be at traffic lights on a hill and not able to trust the brakes,
Yeah, no.
or even park up somewhere on a hill. More so, because as long as I have the foot brake, I can probably tolerate being at traffic lights somewhat. Even though obviously nowadays they want you to, if you're going to be stopped at a traffic light for more than a few seconds, you turn your engine off. So you need to put your handbrake on. Another ferret.
And parking brake, that's what they call it in the US.
Yeah, that might be. Yeah, but that was right. And Travis sort of got what I meant, but yeah, that still doesn't help. I mean, yeah, but even then, it's like, what about when? Yeah, what if your gears don't line up properly? You have a thing where your gear system is misaligned, and being in gear doesn't always stop it rolling, because it can still roll even if it's in gear. It just makes it we've got some pretty steep hills where I live, so yeah, I just did not feel safe in it. And like I've sort of mentioned in Discord, break out the... Yeah, but but how am I going to deal with them when I want to drive off dusk? Because if I'm out, say, by myself, how am I retrieving the wood? I wish. I wouldn't even need a wheelchair in that case. I'd have like Yoda's floating throne thing. Okay, I guess it's a kind of wheelchair, but yeah, with the whole thing with this brake, I felt I was in more danger than being stuck on the side of a really fast road where people were speeding too much. Which is kind of crazy. I think I'd be more concerned there. Yeah, I've never touched a automatic. So that's excuse me. Sorry, 'cause that's the thing. And it's sort of like a weird little hiccup with the laws here. If you pass your driving test in a automatic, it does. You know, your license does not let you drive a manual. You can only drive an automatic. If you pass if you pass your driving test in a manual, you can drive both manual and automatic. Even though nowhere in your driving tuition are you taught how to drive the opposite. Because obviously the reason we have the whole thing in the license where yeah, I don't think there's really anything majorly scientific about it. Plus, I do have some queries about the way they calculate how you change gear, because the car I have, well, the car that's now in the shop for works, it has a recommended gear system. Yeah, I like a manual because, like saying with because the car I had was, while it was manual, you can tell the gear at the computer on board was more designed for an automatic, because when you're travelling along and once you're doing above a certain speed, it will always tell you to go to a particular gear. And that is so poorly configured, because it could be telling me to, like, 30 miles an hour, the main thing is you do, what was it? What's it? Halpalucha. That's what it was. Like, it tells you to be fourth gear at 30 miles an hour. However, the problem can be fourth gear is absolutely useless if you're going uphill at 30 miles an hour. So, actually no, I know a better one. I know better. So you kind of see like, yeah, the what referred to as semi-automatics. No, we use Corvinai actually, because yeah, see, semi-automatics. Yeah, is it? If I have to have anything that's somewhat automatic, yes, I would probably say a semi would be better, because at least then I have some control on the gears. However, again, that's still more things that can go wrong, because it still requires. There's still a lot of electronics on board that could fail. Whereas a good old manual, you see, that's why again I prefer a full-on manual, because like you try going up these hills without staying in a really low gear, you are not really going to get up them at any speed. An automatic would struggle on some of these hills.
Yeah.
If
Considering that most of the UK is like 60% hill, I want to actually know that's being too kind. It's about
and we've got and with a lot of windy roads as well. You were constantly going up and down gears.
yeah.
Well, the gearbox slowly.
Especially when you go to like certain parts of the UK as well. It's very
Yeah, obviously, like if you're up north, probably potentially snow. So yeah, that's the thing. It's like probably why we've stuck with manual so strongly here, but it's obviously like manufacturers are sort of trying to push us towards all this automated side, which we don't really want. We want to be in, proper control of our vehicles. Yes, have the options. Let the options exist, but don't force it to be the standard. I mean, it's a bit like what a certain video game company did with a certain thing called surprise mechanics. Oh wait, they're called loot boxes.
Ooh.
Not naming.
Shit.
Yeah, though people know.
I made my point. You didn't have to ruin it.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm looking at my brother.
Yes, I didn't say the
I'm so
name.
sorry.
I question why I let him come in the room.
It's your idea.
Other
Yeah,
than...
but
Sorry?
in fairness, you do question a lot of things about Martin. What I have learned from this
Yeah,
sorry.
I've never had anything that bad happen with the car. Like car I had previous to the one I've just basically had to have lost. It just got too old, and so the costs to keep it maintained to run got too much, especially for someone who's disabled and not got a job. Which is why I, have went on to the Motability scheme. So yeah.
I'm gonna be sad when you get your new car from over. I quite like the one you got.
Yeah, I mean, like from what the person who dropped me off said about it, the recovery person, the car is not a write-off, which is the good thing.
Watching
That
raids.
is good.
No, mustn't time anyway. The car's not a write-off, but I'm probably not going to be getting it back.
Aww.
Because it also is going to depend if there's any damage to the hoist in the boot for the wheelchair.
Oh, yeah.
But most likely, what may be done for also making it quicker for me to have it again will be I would be given a new car.
Yeah.
They set a new car up. Have that one fixed, but then it just gets sold on as a refurbished used car.
Aww.
Because that's what happens with Motability cars after the 3 years is up.
Yeah.
They'll obviously take out adaptions as needed and restore the car to its original condition, and then sell it on as a used car. Like the car I had before it, which I inherited from my dad, that was an ex disability car, which had just been restored back to being a regular vehicle. So yeah, they'll put the they'll fix up the things. I mean, that's kind of the whole scheme. You trade off part of your disability benefits, and you get a vehicle with the adaptions you need. It's all done under like adaption work is done under a government grant. Sometimes you have to maybe pay a little contribution, normally just on top of it. When it comes to the adaption work, like hoist was a good, like 800 quid hoist. I only had to contribute 50 quid of that.
Yeah.
So, and then like when you get the car on the scheme, depending on the car, will depend on like how much of your benefit it requires. Because thing about disability benefits here, I'll just quickly say, is it's made up of two sections: a care section, which is like to deal with your care needs, and a mobility section, which is like your ability to get around. Motability can only claim your mobility part of it. And it'll either want, depending, like if you're going for like a super, because they don't just do the cars, you can get like, electric scooters and whatnot on it. If you're going for like the electric scooters, they only want part of your disability, or part of your mobility section. If you're going with a car, they're pretty much going to want all of it, which fair enough for how expensive a car is. And then if you really get like an expensive car, you then still have to pay a contribution on top of that each month. They're never usually that bad. But like the car I have was purely just all my mobility part. And with that you get breakdown, insurance, tax, all of all covered. Oh, and even your servicing and whatnot. So like all costs for the car are covered, with the exception of fuel, or if you do something really, really stupid, which is fair enough.
Yeah, that is quite a constant.
Yeah. But yeah, I was not at fault in what happened, so I do not have to pay anything. No, the driver and the vehicle in front of me, matched, because I was already been told by the insurer, it's a case of, we've got one of the other drivers collaborating with collaborating and verifying what I'm saying, so that person that went into the back of me, they are paying for technically 3 vehicles worth of repairs, pretty much. Well, at least their insurance will be. So, I mean, the vehicle in front, all I went into was a trailer on the back of them, which didn't really appear to be damaged. Like, all the damage was to the back of the car. There was only a very minor sort of bashing on the front. At the back was the hard bit. I am showing some bruising now, but yeah. Anyway, so that'll be it for tonight anyway. Yeah. Thank you anyone who stuck around after the raid, because obviously we're down to 28 now, but I was about to look see who's live on the from GA side.
Seismic's just gone live and...
Yeah, though he's on Mixer.
Yeah, that is true.
And we've tried raiding across to Mixer before, and...
Yeah, it didn't really work out well.
No. So I'm just getting Canucks open. Let me just move the microphone up. So I'm going to turn Discord down. So if you want to say, oh, I've got it copied ready, Travis. Do you want to say goodbye, Susie, before I sort of alter the sound?
Bye bye.
Yeah. So I'm just going to actually I'll mute. Yeah. So I'll do that. Just turn this down. So I'm going to get Canucks up. Oh, he's using a cool Batman suit. Right, so, raid. Oh, wait, I can't type in the link. I have to put the actual name in. Here we go. Oh yeah, it's Bloodstained tomorrow. Follow on Twitch, subscribe over on YouTube if you want to keep an eye on the archives, or if you're watching there. No. And see that.